It's a new crib, Nino?
Used to be. Yeah,
Oh.
long time ago.
Nice place you got, man. Oh, odd.
Got a bunch of cats lying around. You know, they're like, anyways. So what's going on?
I don't know if you heard anything, but long story short, we're pretty fucked. The PD,
I know nothing. So,
the PD have one of our main stash houses locked down. There's about
okay.
There's about I'd say 50 class 2s, maybe around 100 mags, maybe around 20,000 bullets. The worst of it is that there's some rifle bodies in there, some gunpowder, bullet casings. It's not good, you know?
Yikes.
It's all around bad. Now, I have no idea why it's locked down. So I don't know if you can find anything out, but we have no clue.
Whose house is it under?
Dixie.
Who's that?
Go ahead, Daisy.
Oh, Daisy.
No, Dixie.
No, Dixie. She's
Dixie.
Jamal's wife.
Hey, Jamal's
and
wife.
Sister.
Oh, sister.
And my
That's
best
right.
friend.
My sister too.
She's a noodle worker, essentially.
Jamal's wife, huh? What a life.
Wait, and this is a civilian?
Yeah.
Huh.
So what I'm assuming, right? Because we go into that place a lot, you know, because that's obviously where we grab stuff, you know. So I assume that because I don't think she didn't do anything to get raided. So it would have been one of us, like either going in there after like something happened, or maybe just got seen coming out of there with a gun. I don't know. Like one of those. It had to be one of those things happening, right? Because she wouldn't have done anything to get raided.
Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking right now. Okay. So they got it locked down. How long has it been locked down for?
Close to like 24 hours, I'd say.
That's good. Maybe. Wait, no, that is good. Okay. So I'm just speculating. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Is if it's been locked for close to 24 hours, why did they not kick the doors in yet? That means that they think they have something, and maybe that something isn't good enough. You get what I'm saying?
Maybe they're just getting really prepared for this raid, because the last few times they had to raid us, it didn't go their way.
That I would agree with as well. So let's assume that they've got a signed warrant. How do people, so this is something I don't actually know. How do they, I've only witnessed like a raid. I've been in the back of the cruiser a number of times, but not really on a raid. Do they like, is there an opportunity to like, you know, clap them up and take all the shit out?
Once they unlock the door. Once they kick the door down, that's when you got to go in on.
Yeah, so last time they tried to raid Little Soul, we let them open the door and we let them go inside the house. Once they went inside the house and the property was unlocked, you know, we then started fucking shooting them. Got them out the house, got everything out. We actually got everything out of the house. They got nothing.
So here's the deal, right? So as a worst case scenario, and I'm sure you already know this, there's a possibility that she gets hit with weapons trafficking, right?
Manufacturer, no?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's rifle bodies
yes,
in there,
and it could be the other two. It really depends. So manufacturing, yes, but you can get weapons trafficking too. I'd have to look at the definition again, but like if you've got all the things to make it, right? It only takes like one extra step to be like, do we suspect that there was sales? Like, for example, if she had like $100,000 transferred to it, right? And even if that $100,000 was from Noodles and you or gave her like a fucking birthday present, 100K, you still have to prove that 100K was truly for the birthday. You know, does that make sense? That's like
She
I'm talking
transferred her
worst case
200K.
scenario. Both are bad. Both you're looking at probably 3 years and like $1 million. Luckily for you guys, cops have been kind of, you know, lax on time and fine and shit like that. Relatively speaking, that's on the low end, right? Am I wrong?
Well, I would agree, but I don't know if you know. Apparently, the police are pushing. Let's say if you do get found defending that raid.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get hit with that.
So
too.
that means everybody's getting hit with the same charge, and that's when it starts adding up. You know.
Do you care about his wife?
Yes, we care.
I mean, it's a legitimate
hold
question,
on,
right?
hold on. Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, that's a big part of it, right? You fucking, you know, depends if you want to cut your losses. You know, you have that option of being like, listen, I don't know who the fuck this was.
Well, there's a bigger piece to this puzzle that you don't know about. That's what it is.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll tell you, there's someone in that house that we can't let the police get their hands on. It's that simple, right? So we do kind of have to try and prevent it from happening.
Okay, so
But you think it's more likely that she would get hit with weapons trafficking than
manufacturing? Well, it can be both, right? So I don't know. I have to operate based on not knowing what her records look like and what's been in her phone transactions. If when the police find something in the house, they go based on what they see, right? And clearly, I think we all agree that there's enough there to make it say that is weapons manufacturing. The gunpowder bullets, right? You said that there. Did you say that there's like bodies as well?
Yeah, bodies for weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like easy clap weapons manufacturing. For them to also add trafficking, they would need to, if there's like money transfers that are in her account or talks about, hey, can you give me this or that? They could say weapons trafficking as well. It might be a harder argument for them to make, but you have to see that as like a reality because nobody puts comments on their transactions, and without receipts, it kind of screws you a bit.
Stockpiling is a light charge coming to those two.
That is correct. The max is not going to be higher than 3.3, probably $1 to $2 million. But from what it sounds like, there's things in that house that is more important than everything else. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that is the case, brother, I'm
Damn.
it sounds to me like it might be time to clap. You know, you throw some fucking cameras down, see when they roll, like at Mission Roll PD. You can buy like unlimited now. You know, you slap that shit down, have somebody monitor that shit. They come through, you fucking mark their ass. You mark them even before they get into fucking Little Soul. Fuck waiting for them to get to the door. They start rolling out a Mission Roll PD.
It's not a Legion Square.
Say, what up, boss? Boom, boom, clap, clap. Now all the cops are swarmed at Legion Square. Try again tomorrow, bitch.
That'd be a bad idea right there.
The only side effect here, right, and the downside is that they can try again the next day. And again the next day. But if they don't know, y'all clap. Like, okay, this is... I'm really talking about something that this is might be cooked here. But if you're clapping them up before they even get to Little Soul, who's to say that? And they don't know it's you guys at the end of it. Who's to say she can't complain? Why the fuck is my property still locked down 4 days later? They're getting clapped for some other reason, not because of the rent.
Yeah, but they're just gonna keep going until they could eventually raid the place. No.
I don't know how long. It's up to the DOJ how long that place gets locked. I don't know if there's like a cap.
I'm not gonna lie, this idea is like beyond. This is a beyond cooked idea. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I don't think there is because we've had a property locked down for longer than a fucking week before. So
You could hit the transport out.
Yeah, but with the amount of stuff in there, you don't know what car is going
What's
to be.
gonna
in.
get what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It sounds like this is less of a legal thing and more of a I gotta tactically get that shit back. Because it's a legal thing. My advice would be like, let your clean person take the bite, and then have just that one person take it. But if it's like about an extraction, that's a military problem. You feel me?
Somebody just say military? Yeah, my bad, my bad.
Is this guy new? Did you guys just like bring him into the crew recently?
No, he's been around.
You don't think there's like a chance to like argue back, in court about the, for example, the manufacturing, right? There's no blueprints in there. I know that
Oh yeah.
there's the ingredients, right? The ingredients to make stuff.
I think I believe that. So, one thing I want to make clear: relying on me to go to court, I don't know what my schedule's looking like. However, a attorney, 1000% should argue that she just buys shit, but she doesn't know how to make it. Is there a bench in there?
There is.
Yeah.
But there is no blueprints.
So well, okay. So the argument is, listen, there might be parts and shit, but there is no way to make it if she doesn't know how and doesn't have the means by which to do it. I think absolutely there's an argument. I think you're good because they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. If you go hand a weapon to a cop and rifle parts to a cop, have them demonstrate making the fucking gun in court. There you go. And they won't be able to do so. So boom. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You have to prove that they can manufacture. Well, they can't. If so, here you go. Show it in the middle of court. We'll fucking bring it back. If they can't do it, then how the fuck is it weapons manufacturing?
There's no way to see the warrant beforehand, right? Like, there's no way to argue it beforehand.
No. Let me cook on that. The 95% chance, no. There may be, and this is where the cook comes in, is that if a place has been locked down for X amount of time and the warrant, let's say, has not been signed or executed on, and there is no like delayed notice, then you might be able to argue the production of it. But I'd have to. I'd have to.
I mean, it hasn't been that long. To be honest. I think it hasn't even been 24 hours. It's pretty close, but.
But even if you got the warrant, like, what do you can't really do much with that.
Yeah, you can't. And either way, it would be good to know why it's happening, right?
Yeah. You have a lot working for you right now because you can argue the warrant after you get it, right? There's a lot of things you can do to make it very difficult for them. I do think you have a solid argument against weapons manufacturing. I actually think weapons trafficking is the one I'd be more worried about. if she's got a lot of large money transactions. Does she? Has it just
No,
been
Well,
like
she's broke.
I don't think she does. If she wouldn't have any
Only
transactions that... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? That place has maybe... If we count the ammo, guns, everything... 5 million plus. Like, she would have nothing near that in her account, right? Like, no type of transaction that, like... matches that type of, you know... stock.
I think you guys are looking pretty good then, if that's the case. I mean, considering everything else. I'd say right now your biggest play is whether or not you want to risk getting caught up. I don't know what the risks are of like extracting shit. Have you like, if you've been able to do it before, that's what you got to weigh off. Just know that, like you said, everybody gets hit if you try defending it. There's another thing too. You tried defending it. Your properties and all your shit is open to be scrutinized as well.
Yeah. It's bad all around, huh? Bad for business. Alright, big dog. Well, appreciate your time.
I'll keep my ears close to the ground. Sometimes cops will say things that they should around me.
Alright.
Obviously, we probably don't want to say this conversation happened just in case they
Yeah,
ears perk
100%.
up. I mean, hell, they might be looking over the mountains right now.